Hey, what is up everyone? Tom here, aka TM Sensei, bringing you guys a brand new CoD Advanced Warfare video. Gonna be talking a little bit about how to prepare, or the best way to prepare for Advanced Warfare multiplayer, as it's a pretty hard thing to do. In previous years, it's pretty simple to do. I'll comment on that in a second. But this year, Sledgehammer Gaming is making their first game. No one knows what it's really gonna be like, and how to really get ready and how to get into the swing of things before the game actually comes out. So the gameplay you guys will be watching in the background is some domination on the map carrier, using the A94 with the golden camo, looking absolutely beautiful. Running the UAV, the VSAT, and the VTOL warship, do pretty well in the first half, and I probably won't show you the second half just because how awful it is. But with that being said, guys, let's jump into today's commentary, which, as I said, was about how to prepare for Advanced Warfare. Now, in previous years, it's been pretty easy to sort of get ready for the next Call of Duty. For example, if you look at Call of Duty Ghost, the way you prepared for that, and the way most of the people in the community prepared for it, is by going back and playing the oldest Infinity War game, or the latest Infinity War game, I should say, which was Modern Warfare 3. The reason you go do that is because that game will usually have some similar sort of traits and features, as it's the same developer. For example, in Infinity Ward games, generally it's a very low time to kill. You can kill people really quickly, like Melt, compared to Black Ops 2 and Tryout games. And the guns have very little kick to them, and there's no real reward for objective play, and the maps are kind of centered around sort of clusterfucks and having really fast-paced action, whereas Black Ops 2 maps and Tryout maps in general are sort of based around having a really good time and having an objective game, where it's really tight matches, kind of like competitive, not necessarily esports based, but certainly around public matches and esports having competitive feel to it. But this year it's pretty hard to prepare, because Sledgehammer Gaming, of course, no one can ever really know what they're going to produce. Yes, they worked on Modern Warfare 3, so you could kind of argue that, but what they did on Modern Warfare 3 wasn't a definitive factor. It probably would have been a similar game without their help. They just helped finish and polish the multiplayer and whatever they did. No one actually knows what they did, but they joined pretty late in the process of development, so the things that they did probably weren't drastic changes. So I wouldn't use Modern Warfare 3 as a way to prepare for Advanced Warfare. But let's take this into consideration. The time to kill, from what we've seen from the trailers and the way they've said, is definitely similar to Black Ops 2 and to trial games, where it takes a little bit more to kill, whereas in Ghost and Modern Warfare 3, the guns just completely destroy you, and it feels like you're just dead before you can even reply if someone hits their bullets on you. Whereas in Black Ops 2, it's more about being able to, jump shot and drop shot, and those are more important because you can recover in a gunfight if you're not the first person to shoot. Whereas in Infinity War games, whoever shoots first usually wins the gunfight. Well, obviously it's the same in tryout games, but the people who don't shoot first, they can have a chance to reply. Now, that's why I recommend Black Ops 2 in terms of trying to get used to the time to kill in Advanced Warfare. In terms of actually getting used to people trying to shoot people with the new movements, so getting your aim on, when people are double jumping in the air, people are moving really fast left to right, and doing all these new movements with the exos. The best way to prepare for that, in my opinion, would be playing Titanfall, Halo, or Destiny. Those games all have the double jumping and flying around and all this stuff. That way you can play those games and get your aim on. Of course, if you're on Xbox One, I'd recommend playing probably playing Titanfall. If you're on 360, play Halo. If you're on PS3 or PS4, play Destiny. So there's kind of a game for each console in that sense. That's the best way to get your aim on, in my opinion, for Advanced Warfare, is those games are going to have very similar sort of features to what Advanced Warfare has, so you can kind of prepare yourself to what it's like to try and shoot someone as they're double jumping miles up into the air. In terms of the pace, the game looks to have a fast pace. They're definitely pushing for that, and I guess you can play pretty much any CoD. Modern Warfare 3 you could do, Black Ops 2 you could do, and even if you want to play Call of Duty Ghost, they're having a 24/7 playlist for Showtime, which is the Shipment remake, which is of course going to be extremely fast, so you can try to play that one as well. So overall, the best game to prepare yourself for Advanced Warfare is Black Ops 2, and then I would suggest either playing Titanfall or Halo or Destiny to get your aim on. Now, of course, don't take these tips as the definitive answer. Of course, play whatever you want to do, but in my opinion, this is the best way, and that's how I'm going to be preparing for Advanced Warfare, by playing these games and getting my shot on and getting used to the time to kill, which is probably the two most important things when it comes to adjusting to a new Call of Duty. But anyway, guys, hope you have enjoyed the video. Make sure to give the video a rating if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you guys on my next video. Peace.